Hello, is the stream working? Hello? Oh my gosh. It had been so long since I've done a Rise of Kingdom stream, but I honestly forgot how to do it, but we got the YouTube password back, I guess. I never lost it. It's just I've not been playing the game, so I haven't been streaming, but hello to whomever is watching. We are back at it with the Rise of Kingdom streams. Let me go ahead and post this link out on the Discord. Alrighty, put the link. Fire. Boop. Yo, Jaden, what's up, brother? Yo, what is going on? Yeah, it's been a minute since I've streamed. I don't know how the audio is. Is everything good? Is the music a bit too loud? A bit too quiet? Let me turn it up a little bit. 3 imp versus 1 imp, the KVK. Yeah, I mean, we had the whole discussion about it in the podcast we had on Sunday. It would be a 3 imp versus 1 imp regardless. And the way that Diplo went down, in case you guys don't know, this is the map. The way that Diplo went down was both 1093 and 1960 wanted Earth Camp. So what was decided was they let Earth Camp decide whom they ally, and they decided to ally 960. So in all honesty, if Earth Camp was with 1093, they'd be super favored. If Earth Camp was with us, we'd be super favored. So it's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. How many KVKs has 961 in a row? I don't know how many in a row. The last KVK they lost was actually against, the only KVK they lost was actually against 1093. And I think that was like 5-6 KVKs ago. So it's been a while. But hey man, last time 960 fought... Oh no, that wasn't the last time. Because they fought them right after and then they won that. But that was with 2049. I think this should be the most interesting matchup between the two kingdoms though. Let me go ahead and pull up the map. I'm not prepared for the stream at all, by the way. I just turned on the stream. Have not been streaming Rise of Kingdoms whatsoever. The reason being is I just haven't been playing ever since off season hit. Not even off season, ever since we won last KVK, I like have not been playing the game. I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully this KVK plus streaming with all the homies here will get me back into it. All right, let me go ahead and get this map going. I think this KVK has potential to be fun. It won't be as intense as last KVK, that's for sure. The only unfortunate thing is I wish 1093 and 1960 were beside each other in terms of camps. So that if we look at a Heroic Anthem map, it would have been really cool if we had a similar situation to what we had against 2489. What is this? What the? Season of Conquest. Is there fog still in this KVK? There's no way, right? Okay. So like we're in this top left corner. Unfortunately, 1093 is in this bottom right. It would have been cool if 1093 was here, or if they were here, so that we could fight in zone 5. We could fight altars. I mean, altars is not that fun. Past 7s. We'll probably still fight past 7s, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a fun Kingsland. I don't know if it's gonna be, up until then it'll probably be a farm fest, but we'll see. Oh, when they enter KVK 4. That's a good... I had no idea. The more you know. Alright, where do I save this? Let's put it in my downloads, I guess. Heroic Anthem map. Alright, let me make sure I got everything set up here. Edible assets, movable assets, map. Switch it over to the HA map. Oh. And then show it. There you go. Oh my goodness. Look at the list of KDs, by the way. I forgot how ridiculous the list looks. There are just so many different KDs in this KVK, but I'm excited to learn more about them and fight with and against them. So it should be some good fun. The kingdom stats, I actually don't even have them on me. Where do you find that? Where do you find kingdom stats? Someone have them? Let's send it to me on Discord. But yeah. I mean, we talked to Sewell about it. He said that he expects us to win as well. It just so happens that the map was like 2 of the top Imperiums and then a bunch of, I wouldn't say other KDs, but you know, 1093 and 1093 and 1960 are kind of in a caliber of their own in this map. There are 2 Imperiums, but they're in the same camp. So is either we had them or 1093 had them. And when we talked to Sewell on the podcast on Sunday, he was talking about how the way Diplo went down was Earth Camp was wanted by both 960 and 1093. So then it just came, they just were like, all right, 1093, you guys, I mean, not 1093, Earth Camp, you get to pick your allies. Who do you want to ally with? And at the end of the day, I think they voted to ally with 960. So that's how it went down. But should be still some good fun regardless. And I mean, 1093 have a camp meet. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So that should be a crazy camp with 2 alliances from 1093 plus. I mean, from what I've been hearing from 2027 is that they got a lot of high KP players. So adding a little bit more punch to 1093 is going to be absolutely insane. Let them fight alone. I mean, that's why I think a straight up zone 5 fight would have been fun if we were like right beside each other. But unfortunately, that's just not the case in this map. Like if we were beside each other, it'd been a bit more fun. But I will say, I think these allies are a lot less lopsided than the other matchup that these 2 kingdoms have had. Well, when 960 versus 1093 the first time, 1093 had like 4 main alliances, so that was just a wrap. Oh yeah, I gotta do the first level of Dalrock's puzzle box. I almost forgot. Let me just get it. Let me just get it in 3 tries, no biggie. I got 2 free attempts still, so I should probably still... I don't know. How many did I buy? Like 12. Oh no. Oh no, which one do I pick? Top left. Ah, free tries. This is how they get you into gambling. Oh, there you go. I'm good. We could use these 6 attempts next puzzle box thing. That's how you know I haven't been playing. I didn't do Dalrock's puzzle box. I still gotta buy my keys here. Did not do Realm of the Mystique. It's too late to do that. But we're gonna start playing again. The thing is too about the Imperiums is, I mean, the only thing is I heard 2975 is in vacation mode, which kind of sucks for the 1093 side of things. I'm curious to see how 3213 is such a young kingdom will do this KVK, because like, I don't know. It's 32 is still young, right? What kingdoms are there now? Oh, 38, 42. My goodness. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let me go ahead. Let me get the Lilith stuff, actually. How do we... I gotta buy the bundles and stuff. The top-up center. Hey, what's up, Fake? 93 kicks out 2 alliances of players after losing and 9... Yeah, I heard... I mean, I talked to 1093 about it before. Like, one of the main reasons they downsized is because the only way 1093 got a match was to fight the 2nd and 3rd best kingdoms at the time, which was 960 and 2049. Like, those 2 kingdoms in the same camp was probably the single strongest camp I think I've seen. Maybe there's been a stronger camp, but I mean, I wasn't around that when I saw it. That was the strongest camp I've seen for sure. Let me do that. Let me do that. We get the code for this. Okay, give me a sec. Let me do this. Make sure I'm doing this off stream. There we go. Firm. Okay, so we get the Crystal Mega Pack plus what's the one for the daily? It's like a Pile of Flux, is it? I think it's Pile of Flux. Yeah. And that'll be my spending for today. I think. That's still a lot of money. So nice. Confirm. I don't think I'm gonna be maxing CWs every day like I have the past couple of KVKs. Just because, I mean, there might still be a Zone 5 fight, but we'll be maxing out the Conqueror's Wills because, yeah, not Conqueror's Wills, the Mountain Warfares instead. It has more value per dollar. But there you go, we got our bundles. I heard there's another KVK that's brewing, which is interesting. It's like, whatchamacallit, 1875, 1365. There's a couple other kingdoms that I saw. I saw that from whatchamacallit. What was Furious? I think Furious made a video about it. Maybe that KVK would be more interesting than ours. Who knows? 2489. 1846. Hey, man. Oh yeah, this is pre-KVK rankings. We did get first place by about 600 million points. I think we were up 800 million before the fourth stage. But luckily, I think our trading was able to keep us up there. Shout out to everyone that trained. I'll hide them. Pluma trained. Okay, D-Ace. Ghost Rider 99 though, first place training. So there's like a misconception that 1093's F2P or like they're a low spend kingdom, bro. They got a lot of spenders over there, man. But yeah. Um 960 side looks more advantage than a 1093 side. I think so as well. But the thing about these types of KVKs is Diplo's kind of hard because you don't know what to expect from all the other kingdoms. You know what I mean? Like the last KVK, Diplo was really, really fast because all the kingdoms were kind of known. But in this KVK where, I mean, we know some of the kingdoms here, but there are like a lot of question marks and wild cards. And I'm going to reiterate this to the third time, but Diplo is kind of dictated because both 1093 and 1960 wanted Earth Camp. So then the compromise was to let Earth Camp choose whom their ally was. And Earth Camp chose 1960, so that's how the allies went down anyways. And then my retort to that would be, if you flipped it where Earth Camp was with 1093, then it would still look lopsided. I just think this matchmaking in general is kind of scuffed. Where, I mean, there's two Super Imperiums and then there's two Imperiums that are in the same camp, and then kind of leaves the Water Camp out to dry. Although, I mean, they still have 2293. That's Chiskel Chadsky's kingdom. They're still strong. 2074 is a kingdom that I've seen around. I think 1786 is pretty familiar. And 2975 historically has been a really strong KD, but from what I've heard, a lot of them migrated to 2489, so we'll have to see. Yo, what is up, everybody? Yeah, I'm streaming again. It's crazy. We're back. I mean, technically, I've been doing the Zero podcast with Redline, but yeah, we're back to Rise of Kingdom streams. Dirty Dan from Allies to Opponents. I'm looking forward to fighting against you. In case you guys don't know, Dirty Dan's also streaming this KVK, or will be streaming probably, unless like you retired on me and you didn't let me know, but. I'm pretty sure Dirty Dan's gonna be playing this. Laura, yeah, I'm still alive. 3213 is fake AF Imperium. It is a very young kingdom, so perhaps a power will be going into commanders and gear that is not exactly, you know, up to standard for the Imperium KVKs we're used to. But I think the numbers are still gonna be pretty good. We'll have to see how 3213 play. I saw that they have like 2 main alliances. Is the map open yet? Let me restart the game. I should be like something incriminating behind. No. Why do you only live stream but post few videos? Usually like I'm too busy playing the game to edit videos. That's the biggest thing. Finding time to edit is hard. And then during off season, when I do have time to edit, there isn't really much to do. So that's kind of the way I look at it. I do want to post more videos though. Like I still have videos to post about last KVK that I've never posted, and I don't know if I will because it's so late. But essentially after last KVK, like Kingsland, you could tell by my last Kingsland streams I was sick. So I like the last 2 weeks of KVK, I was just sick, so I just couldn't edit and stream and stuff. And then after that, I went to Italy, so it's been a busy time. Are we in? I think we're in. Yeah. Like everyone's buying their bundles. I'm like trying to tap all the chests, and they continue to refresh. I'm like, okay, we're probably in the thick of it right now. Yep. Okay. All right, let's go. What do I do first? I think I have to do... Shoot, every single time I go into a map, I forget. Let's do this, I think is important. Whoa, that lineup's scuffed, by the way. This is probably not priority, but it's red buttons in front of me. Okay, I'm not doing that yet. Let's build. There you go. Crystal mine. Oh, it's so far. How did I move it? Oh, yo, this rock thing, I gotta move this like all the way up because I clicked it by accident. There you go. And I never like interact with that thing. There you go. Put that there. Upgrade that. What I learned last KVK is the whole, whatchamacallit, the whole fast research thing is cool. But with someone as broke as me, like I have no research speeds. I have 31 days of research speeds. Like I'm gonna run out of research speeds if I fast research everything. So I'm actually gonna wait for help this KVK. AB to Beast, you're back? That's crazy. What's up, bro? Pretty much all my spendings during KVK. Off season, what do? I spend during like alliance mobilization to do those like spend quests. The very good holiday bundles I spend on. I guess that's pretty subjective, but like, you know, usually egg events, Esmeralda's Wheel or Esmeralda's Prayer or whatever. I don't buy like gold chests weekly or anything. Are we staying in MX the whole KVK? I don't know. I actually have no idea. We went into MX after MX won Osiris League, and we've just been chilling in here this whole time. I don't know what the plan is. Maybe we are. That'd be kind of funny. MX is the new main alliance now since they're the ones that won Osiris League. Is KVK against 1093 should be fun? I hope it is. I know Kingsland's going to be super fun. Now, leading up to Kingsland, it might be a little bit of a snooze fest. We'll see. We'll see. Well, my actions per second are very slow. Okay, we should help build. Where's the buildings? Oh, there's no buildings yet. Okay. I just want the record to state or show that I tried to help the Alliance, but they weren't ready for me, so I'm gonna go barb chain instead. Do I even have presets to barb chain? No, I don't. I have like one. I think this is still the go-to. And then what's another one? Is it Richard YSG still? I think it is. What is this preset? Richard YSG. Oh, there he is. My level 40 YSG. I'll probably just do too much barb for now. I don't want to try hard too much. Oh, you know what? Huoki Bing's really good. Huoki Bing Heraclius is what I used to use. I'll use that as well. Where's my Hera? Hold on. We'll bar march with 3. These are solid marches, although it's going to be pretty hard since I don't have gear on the Richard. He's probably going to do this disgustingly bad, but it's all good. And this is how I lose track of my buildings, because I go barb chain and completely forget about them. Oy, okay. Low-key get MX to gift level 50? That'd be super hard to do. What are we at? What's our gift level now? 36? It's not as bad as I thought it would be, not gonna lie. I mean, I guess MX used to be like a half main alliance all those KVKs ago. So, maybe perhaps that's the reason. This KVK, by the way, last KVK I went ham with the barbs. I'm still recovering my AP. So this KVK, we're just going to be chilling. I'm not going to be using too much AP. The most amount of AP will probably be early here. I get the econ tech, and after econ, we'll see. I missed you so much, man. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of scared to stream. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. I've been finding excuses not to stream, but KVK starting, I'm like, all right, I gotta actually start streaming. I've been slacking. That's a good imp set for. I don't know specific sets. I know there's like, you know, some good purple, blue, and green gear you could use. But what I usually do is I just put my best I just put my best infantry set, best cavalry set, best archer set on my marches and go from there. Yeah, we'll be buying all the pop-ups as they come along. All right. Talk about pop-ups. Let's make sure we actually get our building done. And then we wait for helps. And then we continue on with the chains. Do you have a building? We do. Alright. How far am I? I'm not that far, actually. We'll definitely help out with this. I don't have enough T4. No. I upgraded all my T4 to T5 during pre-KVK. So that's why I have 0 training speeds. No matter what you are not. I'm glad you can share something I did recently. What did you do? What did you do, Mr. Mike? Do I need barb damage or not, like an actual fighting set? Honestly, if you just slam gear on it, and it should do fine. There you go. Boop. Got that. Alright, I'm gonna assume we have all the helps. Oh, it's up here now. That's so cool. I mean, that's probably their last KVK, but I forgot about it. Okay. That's sick. The quality of the game's been getting better, but with all these different changes and shenanigans they've been doing. I'm also streaming on Twitch. Let me go pull up Twitch chat just in case someone's watching there. Oh, Kelvin's here. Yo, what's up, bro? I don't know if you're still here, but let me figure out how did I used to stream this? I think I would have both chats like this, consuming half the screen each. There you go. Okay, Papa Baba's gonna snipe those ones, so I'll give them. He did win MX the championship with his farming skills, so. Did you miss anything? Just barb chaining. What pair should I use on my farm to rally forts? What did I used to use? I forget. I mean, I don't know if you have Diao-chan. I'm pretty sure she's good for forts. I think I used to use like Boudica Ethelflood or something. And then as long as you fill it, like 1+1, it should work. I haven't done forts on my farm in a very long time though. Join voice Cortex later. I mean, I'd be down. I haven't talked to anyone from Rock in a very long time outside of the podcast. Not gonna lie. I need to get back in the know. I need to get back in the... I don't know. I need to know what the haps is nowadays. You stepped away from your rock journey, now you just watch people play. Oh, that kind of sucks, but at least you still enjoy the game vicariously, right? I don't know. If I stepped away from rock, would I be watching rock content? That's I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But it's good that you're still enjoying it in some way, shape, or form. Go. We're slowly but surely getting our buildings up. I mean, building speeds aren't the problem for me, actually. It's the research speeds. It's because of last KVK I really wanted to get a siege march, and I used up all my research speeds on like getting my tech up. I'm almost there though. I got 82 days. So maybe next KVK we'll be able to get a siege march out there. Who knows, maybe by the end of this KVK. You don't have research speeds? Yeah. The fast research like really kills your research speeds super fast. Actually, no, I've been streaming a while. I've streamed for 30 minutes and my voice is already getting hoarse. Well, this is the warm-up for the fights. You know what I should have done during off-season? I should have looked for new music. I I mean, I'm getting a little nostalgic listening to this playlist, but we could definitely use some new tunes. Bro, remember this bastard? It is kind of funny that the video I posted about... What video did I post? I posted a video recently and like the #1 comment was like 50 likes was remembering my YouTube password. Yo, Yar, what happened to your last KVK, man? What the heck? I was 3092 doing. I've not been checking the Discord. We got cooks. I feel like you guys could have made it into KL, right? I don't know. You chilling? Bro, no one messaged me about nothing. I thought we were supposed to be playing games during the off season, but I got no messages. So I've just been like, if you guys are wondering what I've been doing, one, I've been doing contract work, but two, I've been like playing like games on Steam. I got a Steam Deck. It was my birthday a couple days ago, and I got a Steam Deck, and that thing's been pretty fun to play. Yeah, I mean, you guys could have backboarded, but I guess the whole rationale was... What is this? A. Okay. The whole rationale behind your decision was, you know, we're gonna lose eventually, so might as well just call it quits now, type of vibe. Save the resources, and it's a lost cause. Hey, Lucid, appreciate that, bro. Someone to run XY in this KVK. Running XY in 2025 is crazy. Even I know calories not in the best state, but XY, bro, that's a relic of the past. Although I do have it maxed. It is what it is. It do be what it do be. All right. Hopefully the migration's good though, and the morale. Oh shoot, someone I mean, I was there first, so I don't feel bad about that one. Hopefully the morale's good, migration will be good, and continue growing. We'll see. What's the goal? Or what's the go? I'm gonna guess you're saying what's the goal. I don't have any personal goal. I haven't even thought about this KVK individually yet. But I mean, I think off matchmaking we should have an advantage, just because we have the double Imperium camp as our ally. But who knows, man? Water camp might surprise people. We've seen very, very strong water camps in the past in previous KVKs, so I don't see why that can't be the case now. They got the Cheesemeister over there, man. They got Chiskel. This is like the third KVK in a row I'm playing with or against Chiskel. Zone 5 opening? Here, let me pull up the schedule actually. Where is that? KVK Kingdom Mail schedule. Zone 5 is opening June 18th. Oh, wait, that's hella close. The heck? It's next week. Alright, let me put that in my calendar, Loki. June 18th? Isn't that like super fast? Anyways. Anywho. Gotta pay the chain tax now. Yeah, I was about to walk where your AFK March was, but I'm like, you won MX the championship, so I'm gonna give it to him. I feel like that one I was there first though, so shh. It's okay. Oh my gosh. I think this KVK should be easier to chain than last KVK because everyone was tryharding so hard last KVK. This KVK, I think it's gonna be the first zone and a half maybe, and then we should be okay barb chaining. Yeah, I think everyone in GT has been playing the game too long to care about stealing. If you care about your barb chain getting stolen, GT is not the kingdom for you. Let me just tell you right now. Chat, let me just tell you right now. If you're in GT, it's an expectation that someone will steal your barb chain. It's all good because that means they could tank for you later on in KVK. That's how it works. We are against 1093, but by the time we fight 1093, it'll be 3 Mountain Warfares, you know what I mean? Not saying that I'm probably gonna be maxing all of them, let's be real. Definitely at least 2. 23 streak. If you could find 23 barbarians in one area, that would be the accomplishment, not gonna lie. 23 streak. I don't even think I hit a 20 this year. Take it easy on us, FTPs. Okay. You guys got like first place individual in training, so definitely not the most FTP kingdom. Dirty Dan, are you in T now or are you in X? Either way, it should be some good fun. I wish, Dirty Dan, I wish we were right beside each other. I think that would make the KVK a lot more interesting. Like if we had a zone 5 fight. That's not the case though. Hey, you're in T? Let's go. Dirty Dan is up now. Yo, yeah, in the Minecraft tourney, I don't know, they just put me in their team. I'm like, alright, these guys are my fellow kingdom mates, I guess, you know. I'm down, I guess. I messaged Dicky about it, he never messaged me back, so I'm like, okay, I guess he's not interested. Well, actually, yeah, I mean, you guys were literally in the middle of the zone 6, so I don't blame him. I have no idea what's happening with that Minecraft tournament, by the way. Like, I have no inkling of what to expect. I haven't played. Oh, that's a good chain. I'll give that to whoever that is. I'm looking for 2 chains right now, guys. Just like the extent of what I'm looking for. Yo, Hasta, what's up, bro? I was listening, so I watched the Cortex video for the Osiris League voice for like 3 minutes, and I just heard Hosta the whole time. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you had that much energy when it was that early in the morning for you, bro, but I mean, congrats again on the championship. 2 chains Ploto. That's how it be, man. Look how many people are barb chaining. Yeah, that might have been peak rock for some people right there. Winning Osiris League is always an accomplishment. I wouldn't know, but I'd assume that'd be like pinnacle of for some people. Asta always has energy. Yeah, he always does, man. My favorite part is when we're like super depressed versing 2377 because I don't know, like we can't move the ball, or like they burnt a fort or something. Have they burnt a fort? Oh no, we just lost the zone or whatever, and Hasa's coming in here. It's like, yo, what's up, Mongoloids? I'm like, yo, this guy does not know the vibe of the call at all, but he doesn't care. This is not the vibe of the call at all. We lost zone 5, bro. Austin VC's all damage buff. Low key, true. Hey, thanks for the sub, Mr. Kirby. Why are people on MX and not GT? Because MX is the main alliance now. The MX won Osiris League against GT in a way, because they beat the people that beat GT. So now MX on top, right? I honestly, I feel like it was kind of like a troll slash, hey, we're, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of like, yay, we won. Let's go join the alliance that won, and then we just haven't left. So we lost on 5. Yeah, it's because you weren't there and Pika had exams. That's my excuse. I gotta remember, after every chain, I have to look at my buildings. We're doing this slow but steady. Don't forget to like and sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys like the content, I mean, it's nothing special. Just the first stream back after a long hiatus. But we're definitely gonna be streaming a lot more. I can't promise the daily streams like I used to, but whenever I'm just barb chaining, I'll just turn on the stream, say, hey, what's up? And then maybe we could do those joint streams again with other content creators in this KVK. We have Dirty Dan back, although he's our opponent now. Cortex is always in the KD. Redline left, but I'm sure he would join the VC. SJ, who won pre-KVK, 960 won pre-KVK by 600 million points. How old is Pika that he has school? I don't know how old he is, but we have a lot of people in GT that are still in university. It's a pretty diverse age range of people that play Rock and that are in GT. It was pretty close, yeah. It was pretty close. We got out of training stage with an 800 million point lead. They were able to bring it down to 600 million, but we were able to hold it at the end of the day. Yeah, there are a lot of rich people, but there's also a lot of rich people that are in college, so. How long am I gonna stream for? How long have I been streaming? Like 40 minutes? I don't know. Until it gets boring, I guess. I didn't really play, and I just saw KVK was starting. Honestly, guys, I've been in hibernation mode in Rock. Like I don't even know the new Archer Commander which was released or whatever, or like I've just been in hibernation mode. So, oh. Someone's chaining that. We'll chain the one above. Yes, 960 got first place pre-KVK. AMG. By the time I'm 18, this game's dead. I mean, I don't know what the shelf life of this game will be, but I'm hoping that it'll continue to be fun. I don't know what I don't know what the change would be to continue having this game flourish, because they've been doing some good changes. It's just, I don't know. The people that quit have been playing the game for so long. I think maybe new player retention or something. Because, I don't know. Did I max BQ? I did not yet, but I will. I got 1 point... I don't even know how many gold... I think I still have 1.9k gold heads. 1.9. So. Definitely gonna be maxing him. And then, I don't know. I'll probably save the gold heads. for another thing. Who knows, Dirty Dan, you might be getting hit by my first arrow tower march. Oh my goodness. They need to have all these girls, these celebrity girls as mascots, you think? I don't know about that. You got your first one as well? TikTok brain can't focus on field. Bruh. Oh yeah, talking about focus. I need to focus on building my buildings. Here you go. They are all baddies. I mean, wait, what was the list you said? I know Emma Watson. Madison Beer is a girl from KDA, right? I have no idea who the other person is, though. This is a Heroic Anthem. The good old classic. And also the most mundane one, so... we'll see. Actually, no. Is it the most mundane? What's the most boring KVK story? Is it still Nile? I feel like Nile is actually a decent map. It's just... is Nile even still a thing? Maybe like I'm just dating myself as a rock player and Nile's not even a KVK map anymore. Hey, Lucky Andrian, what's up? This is the best map for a farm bill. Yeah. There you go. So, I don't know what the story is from 1093, but when we did the podcast with C Will, like, both sides kind of just went into this matchup without expecting anything. It's like, oh wow, we're seeing 960 and 1093 in a map again. Like, there wasn't any prior communication of like, alright, we're gonna be signing up this pop for this map and then we'll see you guys there. It's just like, we couldn't, like, 960 couldn't find a match, and then you guys, I guess, max skipped. And then we just so happened to fight each other. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Because from what I understand, both sides are so tired of fighting each other over and over again. But I mean, for you and I, this is going to be the first matchup between the two clash of the Titans that we're going to be part of. So we'll see. Look at them, bro. If they are not in your top 10, you live in the United States under the age of 20, something is wrong with you. I'm not under the age of 20 and I don't live in the United States, so maybe that's why. But, alright, let's look at the buildings again. Doo-doo-doo. Crystal Tech. There we go. Looking solid, looking solid. I'm a fiend for snow bunnies, but those are my exceptions. Bruh. That's how you know I'm getting old, when like the slang of I don't understand completely anymore. Yeah, I should just buy them out now, huh? I'm probably making someone in the chat anxious. There you go. Your anxiety has been quelled. But thanks for the reminder, though. I'm an unk. I mean, I know what Snowbunny is. Fiend is like... I don't know. When I see slang like that, though, I'm like, do I want to know? Is this like something I desire to comprehend? Oh, you know what? I'm actually out of wood thingies, but the tack left is a good shout. Fiend is addicted. Okay. I just know the Travis Scott song. Travis Scott. What did I just call him? Oh my gosh. I don't actually like streaming around this hour, but this is when reset is now. I like the earlier reset. I don't know if you guys from North America, you know, like when it's in East Coast time, when it's 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. I'll probably I usually like streaming around 15 to 18 UTC. Alrighty. Here you go. We're almost there. We're level 19 on that. Yo, we are progressing super slowly. I bet you like some other streamers are already done their crystal tech. Usually for these streams, I wait until all the forts are built and I do my Bastion quest on stream. I can pretty much guarantee that's not gonna happen in this stream, bro. I'm about to crash. $100 would I do the Riku shake? I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna confirm nor deny. $100 would go a long way right now, though. That would cover my pop-ups. Alrighty. Let's see. Here you go. There you go. Alrighty. Let's talk about goals this KVK. What is the individual goal Ploto should go for? I am at 23.2 billion KP. 25 bill is achievable. Right? 1.8 billion KP. Should that be the minimum? I think it depends if we have fights in Zone 5 though. If we have like no fights or half a day fight in Zone 5, it would... Getting that all in Kingsland would be pretty tough. The viewers aren't going to be the same as last KVK. Yeah, probably not. That's all good though. Last KVK was like peak, whatchamacallit, peak hype for a KVK I think I've ever been a part of. Because that was the two best kingdoms at the time. No one knew who was the best kingdom. It was kind of like the fight for the title of best kingdom in the game. Plus, it had so many good kingdoms alongside it, right? So... Actually, You know what I could do? Let's do this. Forgot about this feature actually. Let me go ahead and do these. The 2v7, I didn't get to watch that KVK as much, but I think from the little that I did watch is that it kind of showed that, you know, numbers do matter. Numbers do matter. And it's not like the kingdoms they were fighting against are slouches either. But there you go. Hope you guys enjoy the memberships. This is the first stream back ever since. Like, this is literally the first stream I've done since last Kingsland. So appreciate everyone that came on and just, you know, outside of the Zero podcast, this is the first rock stream we've done. So appreciate you guys a ton. Yeah, what's up, Beast Left? How's you're in KVK 1 now, right? I think you are. It's good to see you back in rock.
Stonks.
Pre-KVK day 4 right now. Oh, nice. Good luck, man. Good luck. Are you like a whale? I haven't been paying attention to like what's been happening over there. Are you like one of the main whales over there now in 3777? Yeah. Are you still playing Call of Dragons as well? How's Call of Dragons? Beast Left, by the way, is also another Rise of Kingdoms content creator. He used to play and then he retired and then he came back. So he's now making a new account in Apo's Jumper Kingdom. Start a rock gambling website. I mean, I don't know if that's within TOS. Sports gambling on rock. There'd be so much like whatchamacallit. I think that'd be really bad. Not gonna lie. If that actually became a thing. Because then people would like throw KVKs for money. Are you gonna be getting the Zenith skin, the 20% Archer skin? Nice. Yeah, still never gotten a Zenith ever. Oh, we got Golden Kingdom. Definitely not streaming that. That is going to be an off-stream thing. $27 shouldn't have had a Cammy. Would have been a fair 2v2. Yeah, I mean, shout out to, honestly, it was to have 3 camps that are willing to do a 3v1. You know, shout out to those kingdoms as well, because not a lot of kingdoms would have been down for that, but they still went through with it. And even though it was a tough KVK for everyone, it was still wasn't a scuffed KVK at least. They all got a win. Because we've seen the 1v2v1 scenario, and that would have been weird. Talking about weird, let me make sure I go through these. 22. I gotta remember my main activity shouldn't be barb chaining, it should be upgrading these freaking buildings that I keep forgetting about. Yeah. From what I've seen from that KVK, it looked pretty fun. It's just the overwhelming numbers made it, you know, like you can't do much about that. So it's hard to balance Imperium Kingdoms when you don't have any other Imperium Kingdoms in a map. Well, not just Imperium Kingdoms, but like 2377 is still one of the top Imperiums in the game, so. Am I going hard on the chaining? I'm only 3 chaining, so not going too hard. Yo, Boba, what kingdom are you in now? Oh, you're in Big Canes, right? I think. I might be wrong though. I am hella bad with keeping track with rock roster moves. You know, maybe that's a YouTube channel. These are the roster moves last off season. Not me though. You fought yourself? Oh wow. You're still playing Call of Dragons? Hopefully Call of Dragons is doing okay. I quit that early, but I mean, it was still a pretty fun game. It's just hard to play Rock and Call of Dragons at the same time. That's my biggest thing. And then the Call of Dragons was such a slow pace compared to Rock, so. My building is almost done. Oh. I didn't build that one. Make money from Rock? Oh man. 3 bill KP between 2 accounts? Not bad. Now, was a KP between... No, I'm joking. I'm guessing... How do you even play yourself in a KVK? I feel like that'd be really weird. That's kind of why I mean... The reason I stick to one account is because I'm already struggling keeping up with one account. Like, if I were in multiple accounts in different kingdoms... Bro, that'd be good. That'd be hard to keep track of. Oh, pilots. There's that. I guess pilots, but I don't like I'm unpiloted, so. Alright, there you go. How many speed ups do I have for this KVK? 2.4k. That's more than I started off with the last KVK, so that's good. Alright, Beast. Appreciate you, bro. We'll keep in touch, man. You know, my GF counts as my pilot, just like more expensive. Normal pilot for training, for chaining. At least your girlfriend plays. Miss Ploto, she tried, but the game's just not for her. Which I respect. At least she tried. But like, even she doesn't even like sending out farmers while I'm driving though. That's like her stance. She doesn't even want to touch the game. Oh wait, there's like the other bundle I need to buy. Where's the this one? Buy that. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, I need to select the commander. Like that. Gajah Mada. Gajah Mada. This Boba doesn't want to play. Yeah, it doesn't interest her for my girlfriend. She played and then she got 0 during work and then she just doesn't want to play anymore. So that makes sense. .8 barb a minute. So not the most. You're saying it's not the most fastest chains in the world. Rule number 1: don't get zeroed. It's tough during Home Kingdom though, because during COVID, like nowadays, like you know everything's set up. Like okay, this is the jumper group. There's a bunch of rules and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's still civil wars between jumper groups and all that, but during COVID, it was a wild, wild west out there because there's so many players. Luckily, my girlfriend's not a Starbucks girl. She makes her own tea. So. But yeah. That was tough. But it's all good. Honestly, probably saved us a lot of money since she doesn't play. That's the way I look at it now. Imagine spending on 2 accounts. Yuck. Alright. Let's lock in. We're almost done our buildings. We're almost there. How many chests are there? Okay, we got the helps. Next, let us go ahead. Go up here. Get that. Oh, we're out of crystals. The crystal broke. There you go. Now we're kind of rich again. So this new tech, well, what's the difference? I guess we'll see when we finish building this tech thing. I heard it's a lot cheaper to do things. Upgrade. We're at the last stage of the upgrades. Let's go. We're almost there. Cheaper to max unit capacity. Oh, that's good. Cheaper to max unit capacity, eh? I guess we'll take it. Let's make sure I get all these chests before they expire or whatever. What's the maximum amount of gifts you could get before it grades out? Like 600? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Well, I do want to know, but I don't want to experience it myself. That makes sense. During the off season, I'm not gonna lie, I've perhaps missed 2 gold chests, 3 gold chests. I blame the off season. If we lose the KVK because I missed 20 hours of speed ups, I blame being in Italy. Yeah. Especially when it's like a big event and everyone's buying. Clicking gets tiring, you know? Click. Alright, let me see. What does my guide say? Go get this into this into. I gotta upgrade this to 3. What is this? Infantry march speed? This is completely different, by the way. Wow, this is march speed specific troop type tech, which is interesting. I mean, low-key infantry is the meta right now, so it makes sense to go this. Whoa, what the heck? That was a glitch. That's a glitch and a half. Go quench blades. I can be waiting for helps. Yeah. Okay. We're waiting quite a bit, actually. Let me change something. $27. There you go. We're done. Nice. Look at that. I just gotta keep my eye in this middle part. As soon as it stops, that means we're done. The tech. It's gonna be my tech. Whatchamacallit? A tech hack. Cutting corners. Cutting corners is crystal cost. Okay, so we definitely want cutting corners. What is leadership? Rally army capacity? Yuck. Bleh, that's not us. Oh, they combined all the cultural exchanges and stuff. So it's now just cultural exchange 15. Okay, interesting. Skip that. I like the fact that you could skip siege tech. That's great. Oh, there's so many barbs. Oh, everyone's asleep. Wow. I don't think I've seen that many barbs day 1 of KVK before. Yes, yes, give me the barbs. Okay, we're done with the tech. Cutting corners. Sorry, I'm like locked into barb chaining and tech. I'm not really. Hey. What's up, Leggett? Max cutting corners can max troop cap, max culture exchange, and barb tech on day 1. They made it more in the beginning of KVK. I mean, that's great, because that's when people do barbs. That's good. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll definitely max cutting corners, and then we'll see from there. Probably culture exchange as well. I think we do go econ this KVK. Last KVK we didn't get to do econ. This KVK we probably do. It's because we're meeting 1093 in Kingsland. / zone pass 7 or whatever. There you go. Cutting corners. I do like the new tech, although I did hear that they nerfed Kahar or Karuak or whatever, like the event thing, like the crystal gain, which kind of sucks. But that's just hearsay, right? I didn't get to see it yet, but we'll see. Season coins? Whoa. Only give season. If it only gave season coins, that'd be crazy. We shall see. Boba tea. The last level. The last level is after Kingsland, right? I mean, the last level, unfortunately, was always inconsequential. But before, when Kahar's or Karuak first came out, it was so broken. I maxed tech before Kingsland without buying a single clone, like Mountain Warfare. I think I only did pop-ups and I maxed tech. So, that's why they changed it. That's the good old days. Man, I'm getting dated in the rock world, if I could say the good old days. Those were the good old days. Daily crystal supply, 1 Modern Warfare native count. Spend 90 million crystals. That's pretty good. Alright, now we actually have to use speeds here. Oh no, I'm so broke. Please. Ow. Am I gonna join VC with Cortex and Chad? Wait, was I invited? I mean, I'd be down to. But I think they're doing their own thing over there, right? I'd be down to talk to the homies. I'll probably be doing something with them some other day. I kind of just turned on the stream without any thought, to be honest, today. Alrighty. I guess the helps are getting in pretty fast. Shout out to the 960 crew. I'm not like waiting forever twiddling my thumbs. Riddell John? Yo, what's up, man? I don't know if I said your name properly, but welcome to the stream, bro. That's AFK. Shh. You can take that chain. We're chaining pretty well right now. How are we doing in honor? Let's see. 13th. Not bad. 13th is actually a lot better than I thought I'd be. Not gonna lie. I'm only 3 March training. I could be doing a lot better if I was 5 marching, but I'm not trying to burn my AP like crazy. And I'm pretty comfortable with the 3 marches we got going on. Honestly, after I popped the troop attack, my chaining's been so good for even with the Richard without any gear. All right. Alt arms. Get that up. Oh no. Will I still be able to chain this? Oh, we should be able to. We don't have the all damage tech yet, so it's pretty easy to chain, low-key. Once you get the RCF, it's actually so hard to chain these lower levels. Like we'll be able to hit. Circle AoE. Beautiful. 4 chain! Let's go! We got a 4 chain. That's incredible. 4 chain first day of the zone opening is unheard of. I could try to get the 5, be greedy. What do we think, chat? Do we go for the 5? Or do we... I think this is doable. Do the wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle. Hey, yo. This guy gotta die, though. This other guy gotta die. There. Oh, man. Look at the potential of this chain. If I really wanted to be greedy, I could have went down here, went up here, went here, and then try to do a circle. But I'm not gonna risk this chain extending. I could have, but I'm not gonna risk it for 1 bar, bro. Probably would have been hella satisfying, but for those that don't know, I used to be like the barb chain guy. That was my thing. I was just the barb chainer. That'd be all my streams. But kind of been slacking lately. Maybe we'll come back to our roots. How's the first day with the new tech? Yo, what's up, Rave? It looks good. It looks good so far. Will you go for max tech? Yeah, I mean we'll be maxing it as much as we can. Buying 2 to 3 mountain warfares. That's gonna be the budget for me. Pop-ups, mountain warfares, and then I don't know, maybe the first 2 to 3 days of. I just want to max my econ tech as fast as possible. After I max my econ tech, I'm not going to buy the CWs anymore. My CWs, I feel like I bought like a year's worth of CWs last KVK against 2077. That was my CW budget for the year. What about resources? We still got to transfer from the farms. As I said, I'm still in hibernation mode right now. Slowly waking up from the 3-month-long off-season. We'll get there, though. Redline also said he got resources from his farms for me. That'll be good. Alright, there you go. This chain got me locked in. I want to know how much I got. I think I got 7. Which is a huge dub. Yeah, we are chaining like crazy up in this. Okay, okay. I'm starting to remember how I used to play this game now. The muscle memory is coming back. Oh no, he's running away. No, I got too greedy. No way. No way he ran away. Ricky being stunned. Okay, it's good though. We're able to walk alongside him. He didn't lose aggro, so we're able to kill him. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. I got greedy by walking alongside him, to be honest. If I unchained the rest of this and then I lost these 4 barbs, would have been horrible. But my hubris goes unpunished. Kill point rankings? That's a good... Yeah, we didn't go through rankings yet. Good point. Yeah, we'll go through rankings after I finish this. Once this Richard chains these two, I'll show the rankings for sure. Chaining's kind of like an addiction, especially when you have multiple marches. Because like, okay, I started chain here, so I gotta make sure that hits, and then this Richard's over here, so I gotta make sure this hits. But then by the time those hit, this is gonna hit, and I gotta make sure that these hit. So it's always like a consistent chain of chains, if that makes sense. Seems more tame. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more tame than last KVK in terms of barb chaining and such. I think a lot of people, just like me and 60 GT are still, or 960 are hibernating, slowly waking up. I think that could be a factor. This KVK is that some people are, you know, still coming back from last KVK. Anyways, let's look at the rankings, yeah? So Alliance Powers, you could see that we're first place at 23.1 billion. 1818's at second place, actually. That's actually pretty crazy. I didn't know 1818 had that much power. 17 billion power. 1093 at 15.1, that's 93T, their first alliance. Then we have our allies at 3213 at 14.4. And then we have 93X, the second alliance of 1093 at 13.9. And then our opponents, 1786 at 13.7. And another of our opponents, this is Chisco's Kingdom from 2293 at 12.9 billion. At 2937. I got the list. That's our allies. Okay. There's so many kingdoms here, I apologize, but they're at 12.5, and then 3213, our allies again at with their second alliance at 10.8. 2062 is our opponents at 10.3. 2074 is our opponents at 10. 2296 is our allies, I believe. Yeah, they are at 8.9, and then 2975 is our opponents, and they're at 5.3. Oh my goodness. This is a farm alliance now. I don't know what happened to these guys. But okay, that was just Alliance Powers, Alliance Kills. 4.5 trillion for 60MX. We got 2.3 trillion for 1093. And then 1818 at 1.8 trillion. 1093 at 1.5. And we can continue scrolling through. I'm not going to go through all of them. There you go. So yeah, there's 5 alliances that have 1 trill plus, and you can see a lot of the KP actually going towards the side of 1093 allies. We have our 1818 Imperium allies here, but 1786, 2293, they're all allies with 1093. So then we have individual power. I'm at 285th place. Wait, wait a minute. This is like the highest I've been in a 960 KVK, I think, like ever. So we're at top 300. I mean, not everyone got into the map, but this is pretty crazy. Genie in first, Ghost Rider, which trained like crazy, by the way, for at second, Ang V2 third, Alhaitham fourth, Pokemon Trainer, and then another Ang account. How many 200 plus mils do we have? We have 25. So definitely a lot less power than last KVK. I guess technically I'm at 106 million power. Like I shouldn't. I'm actually at a pretty big power. Is this the most amount of power I've had? It might be. But let's look at individual kills before we look at that. Ang V0 at 98.3 billion. This is Osno. Osno's account. Ang V1, we got Coco, Alhaitham, Ang V2. So a lot of accounts here. And you can see I'm at 113th place individually. So not too bad, you know. We're up. We're almost top 100. What is top 100? 25.1. Not bad. What's the most amount of power I've had? It's right now. No. I'm close though. 106 mil is actually it is right now. That's just probably my hospital from barb chaining holding me back. Yeah, I've never had this much power before. What's up, Justin? 1818 merged with 3176. True. I'm like, why do they have so much power? Will this be a hard KVK? I definitely think we're favored, but I still think it's going to be a challenge. I don't think it's going to be free KVK by any means. And just off the allies, it should be pretty... Like, our allies, on paper, should be better than the allies of 1093, because we have 2 Imperiums. And then 2975. Apparently, they already migrated over to... Apparently, they migrated to 2489. So... But outside of that, like, I don't know, man. 1093 with a campmate, honestly, might be stronger than 960. Because that's going to be 2.5 kingdoms versus 2.5 alliances, 2 kingdoms versus, you know, 960. And 960, we're strong, but we've seen in that 2377 KVK that numbers can prevail over, like, quality. So, we'll have to see. Yo, Iru, what's up? Iru. Quantity over quality. There's that, but it's also... 1093 has quality as well within their quantity, which is like if it was a bunch of plebs in that camp in like the 1093 alliances, they wouldn't be a threat, you know what I mean? But they're strong, man. Bunch blades improve. Look at that. Alrighty. Let me focus on the tech, because I definitely want to use up all my crystals. How about this? When I can't tech up anymore, that's when the stream ends. I think that's fair. Stream ends when I run out of crystals. What is this? Wait, this is a Tash point cord. Yo, Tash, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Oh. Alright, you passed the test, bro. What is this? What are you doing, man? What is Alano doing? He's barb chaining with... Does chaining work with the AoE from range marches? Our war lead, ladies and gentlemen, Alano. Hopefully he's doing well. I haven't talked to him since the podcast we did with each other. The zero podcast after the KVK win. Because Alana was like literally up the whole KVK last KVK. Chasing 2 bill KP. I believe it's possible. Look at Alliance report. Bruh. And this is not you using AP twice, right? Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Arrow towers can barb chain confirmed. Alright. Get our tech up. I should really be focusing on tech before Alliance falls asleep and I'm just by myself twiddling my thumbs. Waiting for helps. Help! No one's listening to me because they're all asleep. Help! I still need to do my tech. He's busy with work and KVK planning. It's good to see that he's still planning KVK. Not gonna lie, if I was a KVK planner after that last KVK, I might just hit the hay permanently on rock. Luckily, I was just a streamer and a pleb, so we're still here. Alrighty, let's go ahead. Upgrade our tech. Upgrade. Upgrade. Then we could upgrade this. Then we go into cultural exchange 1, into call to arms 2, into cutting corners 2. Oh no, what the? I just wasted AP. That sucks. RIP. AP is precious, man. Oh no, it's walking away. AoE, hit him! Oh no. Nice. Reduce crystal cost? Yeah, I already did. Cutting corners. To get to 2, we need to get this, and we need to get this, and we need to get that, so that's why. Alrighty, let us continue. Boop, 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 boop. Into that. To this. Alright, we got that done. Cultural exchange done. We need cultural exchange to 5, huh? Okay. Cultural exchange to 5 it is. And we got another pop-up. Buy that. And then we barb chain until cultural exchange is done. Ooh, someone barb chaining up there. No, my chains. How much left on the building, by the way? An hour and a half? Low key. I wasn't planning on doing this, but with how slow I've been doing everything, I might actually be able to do my Bastion quest on stream. That'd be horrific if I stay up that long. Alright. Get that. think we should be done with the tech. Indeed we are. Continuing the chains. And this is the rock experience, ladies and gentlemen. Outside of the fighting. This is the prep of the fighting. Man. Sometimes I reason why I quit, then I watch your streams and then I remember it. Is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know if that's a compliment or if that's... I'll take it as a compliment. Call to arms 8. And then I have to get this to 5. I already know. It's because I stream the tedious stuff, you know? I'm at 2.4k days of speeds. F2P, entering KVK 3. I think as many farms as you're willing to run, to be honest. I think reasonably, you could run 4 farms, 4 farms pretty well. And you should be able to have a decent amount of resources for KVK 3. But once you get into SOC as F2P, bro, you'll need like 10 plus farms, I'm not gonna lie. Depends on what your goals are, right? Like how much KP do you want to get? How much... But like if you want to be fighting full force, F2P, like 8 to 10 farms is probably like... I've never been F2P, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask, but... Just like... Run as many farms as you possibly can, that's what I'll say. And some people, the way they run it is that they have 4 farms that they consistently go on, and then they just have like, I don't know. The other farms... In the morning, they just send out gatherers and send to the pit. At night, they send out gatherers, send it to the pit. I think the misconception about farm accounts is that you have to be on them 24/7. And realistically, just go on them as much as you personally can, and then having them gather a pit once a day is better than not having a farm at all. But yeah. A TikTok link isn't working. Is it not? I'll update it after the stream. But appreciate that. You already have 10? Oh, you're solid then. You should be good. I will say just don't burn out, man. Like, the thing about farm accounts for me is that I tried to stay on all of them for too long and then I was like, I never want to go on them again. As long as you put it as part of your schedule, then you're good. I mean, you got your thing going. When did I hit VIP, SVIP? The off season actually. I hit SVIP maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. When Smithy drops? Is Smithy dropping soon? That's crazy that I hit SVIP before Rave though. I mean, I guess I'm in GT, so that's why. But Rave, you're a huge spender, so. I never thought I'd be able to hit SVIP. And then I joined GT and it's like, oh, well, here we are. Yeah, that's good. That's good. The worst thing to burn out about is farm accounts. You don't want to crash out about your farm accounts, man. It's not worth it. Let me join too. I wonder who our migration guy is now. Shout out to Uchi. He just retired, so Been serving GT for quite some time. Now it's focusing on school. He was one of the main leads of the MX team, so ending on top. Yeah, I wish he retired, bro. He's focusing on school, so respect that. I respect that decision. MX greater than GT. Yeah, pretty much. That's why we all bandwagoned over to MX, right? I spent more resources than I thought, but my KP gain was pretty bad. I was running Sun F. It's probably a mix. It's probably your March, to be honest. Sun F led KVK 2 is pretty tough. Because don't they have SOC commanders now in KVK 2 and 3? I might be wrong though. It could also come down to your gear and stuff too, right? Gear and armaments and all that. There's no SOC comps. Oh, okay. That's not the worst March then. I will say though, a lot of people do target those epic commanders. Like if you have an epic commander primary, like oh that guy's easy to cook, you know? Yeah, Alex YSG. That makes sense. I've always thought about making like a new account, but at the same time I could barely run my old account, so how much more like starting from scratch, man. That would be hard for me to do, personally. It'd be good for content though. I could help people like Ryan more effectively. I will say, being F2P and being new are two very hard things to overcome. But you know, you're going to KVK 3. You probably got who you want to invest in your head already. Just make sure you invest in that one March so you can have one good fighting March, and then build it out one March at a time, and then you'll be good. Do instant upgrade, bro. I'm broke. Wait. I have 34 days of research speeds. If I do instant upgrade later on in the KVK, I'm gonna have to actually use universals on Crystal Tech, which is crazy. Yeah, I knew it. I need swift marching. How did I run out of research speeds? Okay, do you want the reason why I ran out of research speeds is because I used to have a lot of them, and then I just spend them during whatchamacallit. I spent all of them during Alliance mobilization because I don't have T5 yet, right? T5 siege. So like it'd be Alliance mobilization. I'd use 20k days or 20k minutes of research speeds, delete the tech before it finishes, and then restart it. But now I'm out of research speeds, so it's kind of cooked. Hey, I was contributing to the kingdom, bro. Come on now. I was contributing to the kingdom. I'm getting blasted for it. This is crazy. This Tashpoint guy's not a kingdom-minded player like me. Just do the 3 to 4 bundle buy quests and buy dailies. That's what I do too. That's what I do too. I don't use the research speeds anymore, obviously, so I do the gem quests to buy VIP shop, and then the bundle quests. Like I get the buy 8 bundles and that near reset, and then I buy like the daily gold head thingy. What is it called? Super value? No, daily special offer. There you go. I buy 2 of the daily special offer. I buy like I'm not a rich guy, so I like buy like the freaking ancient legacy because it counts, and call it a day. And yo, GT, I did my 8 bundles. Museum bundles, yeah. You know, I also save whatchamacallit. I save this because this counts as a bundle too. I save my Lucerne for Alliance Mobilization because it counts as a chest. I'm telling you, man, I'm like the most free-to-play spender ever. Alright, let's keep going. Let us keep going. We got this one more time into this, and then we could go into this, and then we could go into this, hopefully. You know what's funny? I don't remember the tip, but I'm happy that I helped you out though. What's the tip? You gotta remind me so that perhaps I forgot about the tip and I could use it for myself. Hey, what's up, Renzo? Not gonna lie, I yap when I stream and I forget about it. That's usually what I do. What's this? Hey, we killed barbarians. Nice. So you know I didn't do marauders at all. Whoops, kind of exposed myself. Whoops, don't need that. Need this. Get that right. Yeah. Can you queue up stuff now? I thought I saw that. I guess not. I thought you could queue up tech. That'd be cool. Like it's Civ. I guess you can't do that in the new Civ either though. Like it's old Civ. Man, I haven't played Civ 7 in a minute. And I bought that pre-order too. That's the worst part. Ugh. Oh no, this helps are getting slower because I'm so slow at teching up. No, GT, please. There you go. Gotta ask for it. You know what's one thing I've been watching on YouTube? I'd actually, as a Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber, I embarrassingly don't watch that much Rise of Kingdoms content. I've been watching a lot of Mario Kart World gameplay. I don't have a Switch 2. I got the Steam Deck instead, but watching other people play Mario Kart World Knockout is actually kind of funny. There you go. Got that. And this. Oh, that's actually good advice. Yeah, because I got when I was new to the game, I got overstimulated, bro. That's why like you'll see commanders that are secondary commanders that I just have at level 40. The biggest example being YSG. Like my YSG has 1.1 billion XP on it, and I don't think I'll ever upgrade it to level 60. Even though it's late enough into the game where I have enough stars and XP or whatever. Bruh. I got scarred because I would like get commanders and I'd see like the pop-up to like level them up and star them up to 50. Star my YSG up to 50, star my like... But then by the time I got into KVK 1, 2, and 2, I just never had any level 60 commanders because I used up all my stars on random commanders I'm not using. Nice. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad to hear from you again. And it's good to see that you're doing well. Basil, good to see him back in business. Yes, sir. I'm probably going to be streaming again tomorrow, but it will be an earlier stream. You know, the thing is, like, I started streaming Rise of Kingdom stuff because, like, I played Rise of Kingdoms, but I just haven't been playing Rise of Kingdoms, so there hasn't really been anything to stream on my end. But now that we're in KVK, the barb chaining streams are going to fly, and I'm thinking about relaunching some of the other streams. Maybe Farmer Fighter, maybe some of those other game streams we used to do. Sun F? Yeah, nice. KVK 1, 2, and 3, your stats don't really matter as much because, you know, you're such a young account. Once you get into KVK 4 and 5, you get those SOC commanders and the good marches and all that stuff. That's when your KP is going to start to skyrocket. Like when I got into my first SOC, I think I was 300 million KP and I exited it with like 1 billion. All right. Cutting corners 2, let's go. We're here. We finally made it after how long have I been streaming? 2 hours. Wow. I bet you people just insta did their tech, and now I'm still doing the tech, baby. Cutting corners is an ironic name as I'm actually waiting for all the helps. I could be cutting corners right now by just not waiting for helps, but I'm just I'm so speed up broke that I need it. 5511 BQ XP LC. That should be fine, I think. I think that should be good. Now, keep in mind, I haven't used BQ at all. But BQ LC as a march is really good. BQ as a commander is really good. What is 5511? What are you missing out on? The malice stacks. Okay. You have like 75% of his. You have 70 to 75% of his kit. You're good. How many speed ups? I'm pretty decent in universals. I have 2.4k days. Unis. But it's the research speeds that I'm really like down on. So that's why I don't want to use unis on research as much as possible, so I'm just trying to get as many helps as I can, you know. Wow, you know I haven't streamed in a while because I literally can't speak. I haven't been streaming in such a long time. My thoughts aren't processing as fast as they used to. $26, $28, $29, one more. one more help. Who's the last one? Who's the last one? It is... Oh, it's Papa Boba. That's funny. Let's go. Appreciate it. Cutting corners. How am I low on research? I used my research speeds during alliance mobilization for quite some time. And then I used them recently to actually try to get whatchamacallit. I'm actually trying to get T5 siege now, and that costs a lot of speed ups, so. How many counts are there fighting in 960? It's a good question. I'd assume just one full alliance. Maybe a bit less. The funniest quote I think we got from C Will was someone asked, "You have 10 free ticket spots available. Why aren't you using them?" His answer was, "Whoa, we have 10 free tickets left?" That's literally like my mood right now. I have no idea who's still playing, who retired, who migrated out, who migrated in. So, Michael, I'm kind of clueless. Alrighty. Continue to claim chests. Did we get all the speeds? We did. Nice. Go this, this. For that. More cutting corners. Cut more corners. Thank you very much. I could get up to 10? Oh, nice. That's actually crazy. Wait. You get skillful operation or whatever. It's the same thing, right? Just different name. Has the same effect. Damn. Hey Rama, thank you so much for the sub, man. You think this KVK will fun? I think Kingsland will be fun. Zone 5 could be fun. I don't know if what the plan is for Zone 5 for both sides. Like if Water Camp and Earth Camp, if they're gonna contest us in 1093. There's a lot of potential though. I wish that 1093 was beside us, similar to the 2489 situation. And then we had the Zone 5 fight and Altar fight and then Pass 7 fight. Kind of sucks that we're cross-mapped, but it is what it is. Is barb chaining or force more important in KVK 3? I think KVK 3, unless you're trying to get top 20 for honor, barb force is better because then you'll have more AP to chain barbs in SOC. Chaining barbs in SOC is the way to go for sure. But if you're not trying to get top 20 honor in pre-SOC, just use all your AP on forts. Because essentially what forts do is that it stores, you use AP now to get you to save AP for later. Because you get like you use like 140 to get 50 back. But you could use that 50 in a more opportune time, which would be during KVK, SOC KVK. So you get crystals, speed ups, all that kind of stuff. So. Because you have to think about your limiting factors, right? In Rise of Kingdoms. In SOC, the limiting factor for most people is going to be crystal tech. How do you get that? You get it by barb chaining SOC barbarians. You know, at the time where the gummy bears. Okay, yeah, then you definitely should just do forts. 5 marching barbs. If you're 5 marching barbs, you might as well just do forts. In SOC, you might as well just do forts. You'll get more crystals per. I think it's the same amount of crystals per AP. How much crystals do you get for these guys? Or that's a math. That's 20. That's 2k. 2k AP off that. I mean 2k crystals from 5 marching. 5 marching would cost. Oh, it's definitely not worth it. I just did the mental math in my head. You might as well just do bar forts if you want crystals. I 5 marched last KVK, and Cortex passed me an honor with just barb chaining, so it was definitely not worth it. The only time I would 5 march is if you have a ton of AP and not enough time in a barb chain, and you just want to get as many barbs done before a pass 5 opening. Just kind of my situation last KVK, so. But I still kind of regret it a little bit. Oh, someone's already there. Darn it. I already made my way up here though. It's okay. I think we should be done for helps on that. We are indeed. Let me buy this. Oops. And let me go get this. Great cutting corners again. Oh my goodness, I have so many crystals to spend. How do I have so many crystals? Oh my god, I'm still at 9.5 mil. The reason I'm distraught is because I said I'd stop streaming once I'm done doing crystals tech, but I've been slacking on my crystal tech, and then now the helps are coming in slow. Corner ring first. Or CPO. CPO A, right? I don't know. I think it's ring, right? But I would ask more people. I'm not a rally lead, so I can't really help. For open field, I know it's. Is it still ring open field actually, or is it horn now? With the changes in scale damage. Chat, is ring or horn more important for rally leads? Specifically CPO AWW. CPO AWW, wow. Is that a rally? I know it's open field march and does a lot of damage for a rally, but I haven't seen a WW rally before. But then again, I've been out of KVK for like 3 months, so It's usually CPOA with either Pakal or Tariq, right? Check rankings. We checked a little bit ago, but we could. Let me just check my tech. I'll give it a little bit of a skim for you. All right. Here you go. 960 first, 1818 second, 1093 third. $960 at 4.5 trill, 1093 at 2.3, but 1093 also has another line, so it's kind of split up into those two. And this is individual power. A lot more normal than last KVK, that's for sure. And then this is individual KP. Was everyone in MX? MX won the Osiris League Championship, and we've been in MX ever since to celebrate, I guess. And we just never went back to GT. So I don't know when or if we'll go back to GT, but maybe next Osiris League season or something. Yeah, Aang's crazy. Aang got a ton of accounts, but good for him, man. And he also has more accounts outside of GT, like 960 as well. I mean, skill damage still has the meta, but the smite damage commanders, especially with BQ and the combo damage stuff, is kind of crazy. The pincer formation for smite damage, bro. Ryan, I would ask, do you have enough equipment to run a second march? It really depends on how much equipment you have. I usually build out my equipment with the amount of what are they called again? Wait, let me see. I build it out with the amount of iconic crystals that I have usually. So like I try to go 1-for-1 equipment with iconic crystals, but you're F2P, so it's probably gonna be a bit harder to have that much like blueprints and materials. If you could run like a runnable set at the age of your account would be like, depending on like, unless it's archer, which you could probably run full revival and that's okay. You kind of want a mix of gold and purple gear for infantry and cavalry. So then if you could run that kind of gear for your, like for a second march, then I'd probably go for a second march. But if you can't, then I'd probably max the BQ, and then by the time you max the BQ, you should have enough materials for that second march that you're thinking about. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you don't have any cavalry or archer blueprints, then I probably wouldn't think about making a second march until you have that ready. I'm not using siege yet, but I have the gold heads for it. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see what the situation's like. I'm also down to just save one of my gold heads for the next archer commander and see what happens. I mean, siege was really clutch last KVK. Like, so much people got so much KP from siege, and I was so envious, but we'll see what the vibes are this KVK. Yeah, that is true. I mean, if you want to migrate out, that's gonna be a tough one. It's hard as a new player to kind of prove your worth to a new KD trying to migrate. Yeah, I can't imagine as a new player 1 March trying to like low KP. I mean, I don't know how much KP you have, but if you're a new player, I'd expect it not to be above like 1 bill. As a new player, you kind of have to rely on like nepotism, low key. You have to rely on connections and knowing people and hoping that, you know, having a relationship with the leadership and having them understand that, hey, you know, the reason why it is because I'm still building up my account, but if you let me build up my account in your kingdom, I'm gonna be a good player for you. I'll be active and I'll even fill with my farm accounts. And honestly, having a player that's active on their farm accounts is probably way more it's a huge asset to kingdoms. So I mean, there's also that if you want to acquire an account in other ways, but I don't know. I kind of enjoy the fact that like I could look at this account and say like, you know what, I built this up from scratch. But since Ryan's F2P, I don't know if he would have the intention of, you know, buying an account like that. But yeah, building up a new account does take a lot of time though. And that does bypass the process. Yeah, I'd assume so. That makes sense. Alrighty. Man, you guys are making me forget about my crystal tech. SMH. I'm never gonna finish my crystal tech at this rate. Oh no. Look how many crystals I still have. At this rate, I'm not even joking, the fort will finish by the time, and I'll have Bastion quests to do by the time I finish this crystal tech. Oh, okay. That's fun. I mean, it sucks that your friend quit though, but at least you have kind of a taste of what being a spender is like. I actually didn't know Peacemaker's account migrated to 960. Which one is it? Wait, what? Individual kills. Is it this one? Oh, it is this one. Oh. Yeah. Ang V1. This one's Osnos. Invincible using Alex YSG. Funnily enough, Alex and YSG are probably the two commanders in KVK 2 and 3 that are still relevant in SOC, although their relevancy is getting more and more diminished. Yeah, I didn't realize Peacemaker's account migrated here. That's kind of bittersweet. In case you guys don't know, Peacemaker was like my guy. He's like my whale back in 2268. The crazy part is like I didn't know how much. It's just so random that the kingdom that I so happened to be in ended up being the kingdom that he migrated to back before KVK 1, and I mean, he was a beast. Yeah, Osno quit. Osno quit, and so did Prodigo. So that's 2 huge players for GT that quit. Which is unfortunate, and I mean, yeah, that's what happens sometimes. After the 2377 KVK, that was because some people's, you know, that was like the peak. That was like the good cap to the finale of their rock career. I think Prodigal quitting is absolutely is so big, but I mean, he was really good for us when he was here, and hopefully he enjoys whatever he's doing now. If only Oz don't hit 100 bill. Yeah, I mean, the count will definitely hit 100 bill this KVK, but yeah, man. Those are some pretty legendary players right there that retired. Although Aang is keeping good care of the accounts, though. That's for sure. Aang's a crazy player in his own right. I don't know what Kingdom Prodigal's account went to. It might still be GT. I don't know. I'm so like out of the loop. I need to get back into the swing of things. Okay, now what do I do? All right, we finally made it to cutting corners. Let me see what the guide says. So cutting corners all the way up into. Do we go cultural exchange here? And barbarian tech? Barbarian bounties? I'm gonna go do this. Yeah. What are people doing for tech? Culture exchange barb tech, right? Is still good. Just because like we're gonna be fighting whatchamacallit. We're gonna be fighting 1093 and past 7 most probably. Past 7 at the earliest, Kingsland at the latest, which is like July, mid-July. Yeah, I'll do the barb as well. This guy make a new YouTube account. What happened to Alex? This guy now is Evil Bacon, bruh. How you doing, man? How's the whole crew over there? Nugget with Farmer and Taki, and I gotta reconnect. The 2885 crew. There you go. I was trying to remember the kingdom number. Chilling in off season. Is everyone still playing? Everyone still good? That's good to hear. Is GG there now too? GG's in I thought GG was in 1606. Or is GG on yours now? Like she's spending for you essentially. Still in 1606. Fair. I heard 1606 might... Is 1606 in a KVK? I have not heard of 1606 since our KVK against them. Oh wow, there's two right here. Oop. There we go. Alto arms 2 to level 5. All the way over there. The barbarian bounty. They're in tides, okay. So they're not going to be part of the 1365 KVK that I've been hearing about. Interesting. I don't know how much. That's a good question. Garrison, from your sevs, it's half, right? And then if you're swarming, it's full. I'm pretty sure, but I might be wrong. Since when was I 100 mil power? Bro, I was 100 mil power at the start of last KVK. And then in the middle of last KVK, I needed more troops, so I trained up. And then I got my troops back, and now I'm 100 mil power again. That's how it worked. But I'm at my top power, though. You're at 5 bill KP as well? Oh my goodness. How time flies. Did you get 0 last KVK, though? It's not an evil bacon KVK if you didn't get 0'd. Alright, let's see. Barb chain that. Again, we're just looking for the simple 2 chains. Nothing crazy. Trying to be efficient, but not to try hard. You haven't gone to 0. No, getting 0'd and getting rallied is different, Bacon. I heard you've been stealing some MGs by baiting rallies over there. A little bird told me that you've been a bad boy in that KD. This guy's a KP goblin during MG. He's one of those ones now. You shouldn't be one of those ones, man. You should be a Yar. Just be a KP goblin all the time. Alrighty. We are still so far away. We have so much crystals! What am I supposed to do with these? I mean, it's a good thing, but I said I'd stop stream when I run out of crystals, but I didn't expect me to take this long to use my crystals. It's taking long because I'm waiting for helps. I am Yara using you, Alex Cheeseburger, but he doesn't only do it during MG though. He does it all the time, you know. Leave Alex a Cheeseburger is crazy though. That used to be those were the days, man. I can't do that anymore. Now I heard you go into next gear during MG though, you know. This bacon guy goes Super Saiyan during MG. Six accounts in my restart KD. 2 1 farm. So hard to manage them all. Yeah. It's hard to build up accounts, man. Because once your farm accounts get to the point where you have like 5 marches that you could just send out, that's the dream. Because right now you're probably having to like tech this, do that, spend your AP, build up your all that. It's kind of tedious. But you're gonna hit a breaking point where your farm accounts will be built up enough where you just have to you know, hit 5 barbs, 5 marches, send out your farmers, and then that'll be it. Yeah, I'm gonna be maxing tech. And I used to go for Asher, but now I'm not even getting his heads anymore because of BQ. Yeah, Asher Paul is long gone, bro. You should not get Asher Paul anymore. Isn't there a new Archer Commander that's already been confirmed? Like, that guy's probably gonna be replacing the Asher YSG merch somewhere, somehow. Yeah, Prodigal quits. I'm at 2.4k days in speed ups. I would show, but I'm in the middle of training right now. Give me a sec. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. We are... What was I doing? Speed ups. Yes. There you go. 2.4k. Nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure Cortex has more speeds than me. Which is crazy because he's been spending them on... whatchamacallit. He's been using them for Osiris League and he has more speeds than me. I mean, he's also been spending more than me, probably. Yeah. He probably smoked me in the KP competition now. He was already doing well with the KP competition last KVK, and then he was stifled because of his lack of speed ups. But now he has more speed ups than me and has better marches, so I'd be cooked. And better mechanics. Alright. Someone want to see the rankings? Top KP and kills. I'll show top 10. It's Genie on top, Genie in the bottom. Kind of funny. And then we got Aang first and second place. Aang again in 5th. So the top 3. He has 3 of the top 10 accounts in terms of KP. Just crazy. And then these are the alliances here. The reason why I'm skipping through them is because we went through them pretty recently, but hopefully you could pause and see if you want to look at stuff. I want a barb chain and do my tech. We did individual power first, actually. That was a Genie sandwich, remember? Genie at first and Genie in 10th. Alright, do this. What have I been up to? I went to Italy. What else have I done? It was my birthday, like what day is it now? The 11th? The 10th? For me? Like 6 days ago? So I celebrated that. What else? What else did we do? I've just been busy. I've just been doing stuff IRL, man. Yeah, Aang. All the Aangs are the same person. Oh, Bacon, do you know Peacemaker's accounts in GT? Aang migrated the Peacemaker account here. So technically, I'm playing with Peacemaker again. Let's go. It's Aang V1. You can tell by the number here. Yeah, I couldn't tell it was Peacemaker's account either until someone said it, and then I looked at the ID. I'm like, oh, the ID matches with natives from 2268. So it's gonna be Aang and it's gonna be Arvix side by side in the top of their rankings. Yeah, Aang's crazy. He's a good player. It's funny because we have Aang and Genie who have multiple top tier accounts. I mean, hey man, we'll take it. All the Indonesian top retired account. Oh, is that what he's doing? Was Osno is it Indonesian? I didn't know that. I knew Peacemaker was. Peacemaker to this day, like I'm pretty sure still offers if we ever go to Indonesia to meet up, which would be cool. I don't know if I'll be going to Indonesia anytime soon, but yeah, I'd assume Aang's Indonesian. I didn't know Osno was. Where's Prodigal from? I'm pretty sure he's from... I know he's Chinese, but I don't know what country he was from. I miss Peacemaker to this day. Peacemaker was chill. I'm not sure you could still message him if you really wanted to. Don't think so. You don't think you could still message him? I mean, he won't answer Discord, but if you have him on WhatsApp, he'll probably message you. Did I know beforehand Prodigal was retiring? I did not. I actually didn't even know Prodigal retired until this Sunday. I had no idea. Again, I've been pretty busy this off season, so knowing the ins and outs of who left and who retired and who came, I'm not the guy. But when during the podcast when Sewell was on, we were talking about notable people that retired and quit. Yeah, I was sad to hear Prodigal was on the list. Hey Choice, what's up, man? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. Sorry it's not as interactive as... I mean, it's barb chaining and doing tech, but hopefully you guys are enjoying. I appreciate the comments and stuff, because it's actually keeping me awake as I do the mundane rock stuff. This guy sent me a massive chain report. Oh, you're chaining Kahars and stuff? Nice. Are you not playing your main account anymore, Bacon? You still am? Okay. You're just sharing with Gigi. Is Gigi... She's still in LA? Chilling in the La. No. All I'm saying, GG moves there and then the National Guards get put there. I don't know what she's doing over there, but I'm joking. I'm joking. Hopefully she's been doing alright. I mean, Nikki's been living there for years. I didn't hear anything about that happening when Nikki was there. Just saying. How much KP is she at now anyways? Let's see. 17.6. I bet Nikki will get targeted first. Bro, you think Nikki's like not even in LA proper, bro. He's in the suburbs chilling. Alright, we're down to 7.3 mil crystals. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there slowly. Yo, Himalayan Yeti, what's up, man? Welcome. We're just barb chaining, doing our tech, doing all the opening of KVK stuff. So that tomorrow I could just chill. Nah, I'll probably still be chaining. Usually I chain while watching something, but if I'm streaming, I can't really watch something and chain, you know? You gotta do Golden Kingdom? Bro, I'm not doing that on stream. I already have low viewership. If I do Golden Kingdom right now, I'm gonna be streaming to just you. But I will be doing it off stream for sure. I actually enjoy Golden Kingdom. It's... Oh. Okay, enjoy is a strong word. I tolerate Golden Kingdom. Yeah, I said enjoy and it just did not sound right. What's my gear and armaments looking like? To be honest, probably the same as last time you saw. Let me just change something and then I'll show you. How do I look at this again? Here. This is the cav set. Secondary cav set. This is definitely my best set. It's nothing crazy. Secondary cav set, no crits. Sad. Primary imp set. Yeah, it looks weird because you can't see the crits. Trying to light up. Primary imp set. Couple crits. Secondary imp set. We got a crit on the pants, which I think I did by accident. Then we got the archer set. We got like 5 out of 8, not bad. And then secondary archer set, no crits, but we have iconic. We got the boots for days though. And then I don't know what that set was. And then this is the leadership set, which is my 7th set and doesn't have any crits at all. So yeah, it's not ideal, let's say. I just haven't been investing too much into gear and armaments and such as I may have used to before. I don't know. You can't see the boots? Oh, the KVK map. Let me... They're all level 5 boots. I upgraded the boots for... I would do egg event and only do boots. Just so I could get the movement speed on the archers and infantry. The armaments? My armaments actually got a little bit better. But I don't have as many legendary inscriptions. This is my cav set. It's definitely my best one. This is my secondary cav. Not as good. Has some pretty decent inscriptions though. This is my 3rd cav if I run 3 cav. And then this is my infantry. This is my secondary infantry. This is my archer. My secondary archer. And then this is my arch for cav. I mean, there's no arch formation that uses cav, so it's incomplete. And then this is my arch for infantry. But to be honest, arch is kind of... It's obsolete now, because yeah, I haven't worked on pincer at all yet. I still gotta work on pincer. So... And this is my delta for cav. It's alright. I mean, I just don't spend enough to get the legendary inscriptions that often. So that's what I've been, you know, kind of struggling on, the inscriptions. Yeah, I'll have to swap it for sure. The good thing about not doing armament stuff is that like I have a lot of stones for things to do because I don't use them, so we're kind of chilling. Well, that'll be a stream on its own for sure. I'll get like I'll get someone on to help me. Because last time I just listened to chat and then I did some really unoptimized things. It ended up working, but yeah, it was not the best. Let's say I could have done more with what I had. I think that's a pretty good way to put it. Okay. Call to arms. And then we got cultural exchange. Cool. How's our tech doing? We're at 6.9. Funny number. We're getting closer and closer to 0 crystals, although I think I still have... No, I don't have any in the bank. Okay, cool. It's a weird thing to be happy about, but... I streamed for 2 more hours than I thought I would. I thought I'd stream for like 1 hour, that's it, but... I mean, this has been a fun stream. Getting back, getting to talk to everyone again. Getting back to playing a rock. We'll probably run it back tomorrow. You need to stream 24 hours a day, bro. Maybe during maybe during fighting, we'll see. I finally remember my YouTube password. Haha. I've been streaming like once every 2 weeks though for the Zeroed podcast, but yeah, we're finally back to the actual game rock content, so. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, I could stream tomorrow when I wake up. I'll stream like what? Like 15, 16 UTC? We could do a stream then. We'll figure it out. The reset streams are okay too, but I don't know. I kind of like the early morning streams. I'm playing Terraria tomorrow too. I have a sesh with the homies. It's such a weird game to run, but I got a Steam Deck recently, and Terraria is one of the games that I have that are Steam Deck verified, so I asked them if they could play Terraria with me. And that's how it went down. The Steam Deck's super cool though. I'm excited to... The main application for it is like, I would always talk about video games with my friends, but I would never want to just... like, you know, it's hard to show people in person when like I can't bring my desktop everywhere, so I could just show them my Steam Deck. Do I work? Yeah, I'm a consultant for my old company. Oh, I was like, yo, there's so many barbs here. Nah. I'm a video editor slash graphic designer slash website guy. Alright, let's go. You just graduate? Oh, congrats, man. How's prom? Ooh, ask her the real questions. Ooh, Bacon's prom. Quench Blades 2. What's Quench Blades 2? Oh, I gotta go up there? Oh, that's far. You skip prom due to family stuff. Oh, I mean, hopefully everything's going well with your family, but it kind of sucks to skip prom. But to be fair, I didn't go to my prom either, so we're kind of one in the same. I didn't go to my prom. I wasn't really the party type in high school, let's say. I was proposed to, though, in high school, which was kind of weird and awkward. It wasn't really a proposal. It was like I was at my locker. Damn, this is such a long time ago. I was at my locker and like it was early in the morning, earphones in, and then I feel something slip into my hand as like I'm just chilling at my locker, like my back's turned, right? I look over, I look at it, and it's like this Bristol board, this huge like Bristol board, and it's like folded into a card. And then what happened was I just see this girl sprint, like I don't even know who it is. She just runs. And then I look at the Bristol board and it's like, will you go to prom with me, yes or no? I'm like, oh, okay. Like, mind you, I didn't even know who it is. So, and then after her friend came to follow up, I'm like, yeah, sorry, I don't know who you are. That's some movie stuff? Yeah, it was some movie stuff. And that's how he met Panther. Yeah, that's how I met Panther. He proposed to me and I just said, no, I don't know you. And then he started to play Rise of Kingdoms because of me. No, I'm joking. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Okay, we need to do. So it's making me do tech anyways, so. Alright, we could go up military tech, I don't care. Honor rankings? I'm actually curious too. I'm 14. Wow, I thought I was grinding and I'm actually down in honor. I was 13th last time I checked. High thumbs in first. Accident's back. Okay, he's at 8th. And then at 14th. So. Not too bad, honestly. Like, this is me 3 marching, so. I'll take it. Did I marry him? No, I'm unmarried still. But there's a chance, you know? Panther one day. Panther pays enough money. I'm joking. I have not talked to that guy in a minute, actually. I gotta reconnect with my rock folks. All right. One more help, please. One more. Who's gonna help me? Who's the final help? It's Pikachu. PQ. There you go. Shout out Pikachu. Yeah, who are you talking to now? I saw Taki and whatchamacallit in the 3092 Discord. What's the other domain doing? I'd assume it's just a bunch of farm accounts. So I don't know. I think the domain system's kind of weird because the kingdoms aren't big enough to have multiple domains that are fighting. IMO. Hey. What's up, man? Good luck and have a fun KVK. Jovi's on my way, right? On my way to... It's been so long. Yeah, it's probably for farming. Yo, 2489 is like the big kingdom on the block again, huh? Look at you guys. That might be the next matchup, you know? Some random farm stole your old name, saying that you're not Jovi. Don't worry, you'll always be on my way. Oh no, it's you. What does that mean, Bacon? You got some beef with on my way? I'm always one of my boys, so. You know, someone stole the name Ploto before I was even a YouTuber. Like, so they didn't really steal it. I guess someone else had their name Ploto in Rock. I mean, I've been hearing about this Vietnamese kingdom merger for a very long time. I just don't know which kingdom it's going to be. Ever since the Viet meetup in, like, was it the end of last year? I mean, you guys got what did you call it? You got J Towers, the strongest siege tower player in the game. He does more than just siege towers, by the way. He's a great player. When I heard J Towers migrated out, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But he migrated over there to play with some friends that he knows, so. They got peaky, yeah, they got 2975, and people are people told me that 2975 is not playing this KVK anymore because they migrated over already. So I'm excited to see what 2489 could be. I mean, they've always been solid. I'm surprised that you guys only have 100 members though. 105. I actually met Eva because of Osiris League. You guys won Osiris League, by the way. Congrats on that. But I had to interview all of the champions. So I interviewed 93T, interviewed... Except for Sobek, because Sobek apparently didn't know English. But I interviewed MX, I interviewed 93T, and then I interviewed 489. And the person he sent for 489 was Eva. She was really nice. I felt bad because I made her like redo half of the questions because her mic was kind of muffled. But yeah, she was like really nice about it. Oh, someone's up here. No, we're the barbs. Oh, someone's there. All right. Got call to arms, then we could get this. Being super picky with who comes in. That's the way to do it though. You can't just let people in because of stats. You gotta let the right people in, build up over time. You gotta make that core and that base strong so that you could, you know, support it when you're up there and back to being one of the top kingdoms in the game again. So, I respect that approach for sure. I'm just hoping for your growth and just so that there's gonna be more people that we could fight in this game, man. I mean, if it's a cycle of 2377, 1093 over and over again, then it's gonna be. Some people are gonna, you know, feel like it's stale. Can't accept Ploto because he's a content creator. So 2 plus Bill. I mean, it'd be you guys plus, you know, something else, I'm sure. But in general, it's good to see good kingdoms build up, you know what I mean? Instead of like kingdoms continuously on the downturn. Oh, no way, the Chronicle is done. I've been streaming for so long! What? The Chronicle is done? Oh man.
No knight who sitteth at my table is above any other.
I'm so cooked, chat. I'm so cooked. I thought this would be like a short 1 hour stream. 5.1 million crystals later, I'm still here. Oh gosh. Golly gee wilkers. Need to get that to 5. Time to get the karaoke done? Karaoke? I will say though, for my birthday we did go to karaoke, so there's that. Yeah, I'm just joking. You met Karuak for sure. My English is not Englishing. I don't even know if Karuak's English, not gonna lie, bro. And what does that sound? What a crazy sound. Now, can I do Karuak with 2 marches? I don't know. Can I even do this one with 1 march? Kind of struggling. There's no gear on though, so I definitely need to put gear on him if I want to do later stages. Oh shoot! No, don't go home! Don't go home! Oh, I thought it was done, so I brought him home already. That was awkward. I'm trying to do too much. You know, I didn't even like. I'm so not prepared for this KVK. I don't even know what pairs I'm planning to use. Am I using Arthur Primary without Butterfly? Alrighty. Well, now that we got Karuak going on, I'm gonna forget about the rest of the tech. It's a barb. Oh! Oh, it's gone. Should I start slowly? That's 134 kilometers away. They're all over the place, these guys. Yeah, they're not coming back home anytime soon. Yeah. Maybe I'll slowly start walking back. I mean, this guy's 56 kilometers away. He's not too... That's like a bit over a marathon. Like, these guys have no gear on them. GT's planning to stay this size for the foreseeable future. I don't know what the plan for GT is, not gonna lie. I was talking to C Will about it, not about our size, but about the future of GT, and this guy sounded so stressed. He's like, let us just enjoy the present. So I don't know what the future holds, man.
Might maketh righteous.
It's kind of hard for me to imagine GT being less than one alliance, though. Like, I don't think we'd downsize, but I don't think we'd upsize, so. Because, like, if we wanted more players, it could have definitely gotten more players in, but they're just keeping the one main alliance full, I guess. Because we had 10 ticket slots we were going to use. Oh no! Rip. What a waste. Could have been a four chain. Okay, we'll separate it into two chains. I said I was gonna walk back home, and I'm walking further away. Like, I'm literally the opposites way of home. What the heck? Alright, you walk back this way just in case. How are we doing here? Kind of struggling low-key. Don't embarrass me, troops in front of chat. Yeah, my guy did not want to go home. He wanted to still be the prodigal son. Mustaka? I'm doing alright. Yeah, that's the tough part, right? It's gonna be finding matches. That's gonna be the tough part. Like, I think the way that GT's been approaching it is like, that's up to the game to decide type of vibe, right? I mean, this offseason was pretty scary with 2 no match founds, so if that continues to be the trend, I don't know what the plan is for GT in the future. Luckily, we were able to find a matchup with against 1093, kind of saved the off season or save the season for us, but $430K March yet? Nah, maybe tomorrow though. I'm joking. Just joshing with you. How fast can you get 430K though?
No knight who sitteth at my table is above any other.
No knight who sits at my table is above any other. Okay, cool guy. Yeah, 1093 is the last sensible. The thing about 1093 too is they have a camp mate, which is unheard of. I actually feel like 1093's camp might be stronger than GT. I don't know. Maybe I always underestimate the kingdom that I'm in, because I'd rather have low expectations and then get surprised than have high expectations and get disappointed, I guess. But I mean, it's 2 main alliances from 1093 plus another campmate, which has, you know, pretty decent players. Yo, dude, what's up, bro? How have you been, man? You still got those materials? I expect you crafted by now. Hopefully you've been doing well, bro. We're 4.5 trill. And 1093 is the only kingdom that 960 lost to. Unless you count Zone 5 of last KVK. Then technically we lost Zone 5 for a bit against 2377. But, yeah. Got 3 crits? Yo, congrats, bro. How many? 3 out of what? Oh, did Duke migrate to 2489? Oh, Duke, did he migrate? 3 out of 7. That's a great percentage, bro. Oh, shoot. Look at you. That's huge. That's a huge pickup from 2489, and for Duke, that's a great kingdom to be in.
No knight who sitteth at my table is above any
You and Mafia? Damn, so does 2489 get the free bundle, or like how does that work? No, I'm joking. They get the insider scoop for whatchamacallit? Hero Scrolls? You got your 3rd horn crit. Damn. Yeah, I was trying to be happy for Duke. I can't be happy for Bacon, bro. Bacon's the ops. Arvix is cool. I mean, I'm sure Arvix got a ton of money to spend on Hero Scrolls, so. But that's great to hear, man. You gotta catch up some other time. But yeah, 2489. I'm getting to know more and more people that are in 2489, so it's looking like a solid group. Why do you need 3 horns if you're only running LC? Oh, that's crazy. I don't know if I take that disrespect, Bacon. He has more than LC. He has like, I don't know. Okay, I don't know actually. I tried Bacon, but then I just lost steam and just couldn't make it through. Yo, I'm losing, chat. What the? Oh no, I gotta bring these guys home ASAP. Got 15 seconds. Lock in! Lock in! Oh, it's not happening, chat. Wait. Switch. Oh! Oh, one of them is a healing one, that's why. Okay. Gotta kill the healing one first. You know what? I'm gonna put gear on him. It's time.
No knight who sitteth at my table.
I can't put that. Put you. Why is my gear on Joan of Arc, by the way? When did I use Joan? Primary.
No knight who sitteth at my table.
What's my gear on for you? Guan Yu? Guan Yu? Why did I have gear on Guan Yu? Weird. Anyways. Alright, which one's the healing one? That one? Alright, you getting it. You getting it, brother. Multi-select. What a waste of 100 AP. Anyways. Anywho. You know, I should just bring this guy back home. We'll have 3 marches. And then that should for sure be able to finish it off. The fact that we're 3rd in KP in the game as an alliance, but still basically like half of you guys is diabolical. MX versus GT next Civil War. I was like, I remember when we were brainstorming. By the way, wow, we killed that thing really fast. When we were brainstorming ways to like what their next matchmaking would be, it'd be like we have a draft to split the alliance in half, and then we go as like different domains. That could be pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know. Anywho, is that Canadian? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any Canadians that say anywho. I picked that up from like a YouTuber. Anywho. Oh, you only have like, you have less levels of Karuak, huh? You have 15 levels now? I'm gonna start bringing these guys back home, I think. Just want to focus on Karuak and focus on my tech. Because I want to do this all before I sleep. And I'm getting sleepy. Oops. Everyone must full tech and try chain barbs. Yes, sir. Alright. 10 more hours. Maybe in 10 hours I'll stream again, but I can't stream 10 hours straight. Not this. But I appreciate that you guys are enjoying it though. I propose a different KVK 93 all Aang accounts versus all Arvix accounts only. That's kind of funny. And we farm fill, honestly, that'd be funny. You know what? Wasn't there like an announcement there's gonna be like a weekend long KVK? A weekend long KVK would be kind of fun too. $14 of flex. 14 $3 flexes. Hey, that counts. Send him one, and you'll fulfill his request. He'll owe you forever. Whenever you request flex, he'll have to oblige. Aang versus Arvix weekend KVK. Yeah, 1v1 KVK would be fun too. The shorter 1v1 KVK. Oh shoot. Might be a bit too late. Oh well. A 1v1 KVK would be fun because there's always like, oh, whose king is better, this or that, and then whenever you go into KVK, there's always the excuse of like, oh, it's ally diff. I'm gonna beat Cortex's KVK. Not gonna lie, Cortex probably got me. Last KVK, he was smoking me on KP trades at least. And then he had to stop because of his speed ups. This KVK, he has more speed ups than me, so if I beat him, it'd be an upset for sure. There we go. I don't know if cultural exchange all the way up is a mistake or not. It might be. That's okay. I think you're supposed to get up to 7, but I'm already going up to 8. Or not 7. Is it 7? I don't know. We killed 400 barbarians today. Not bad, chat. 3.5 hours, 400 barbs. Wow, this Richard's actually walking super slow. That Richard guy. Not the speediest of the bunch, let's say. Alright, we got an archer guy in here now, at least. Get some extra damage up. Kill the healer. We did. What do you do? Oh no, you're the healer. No wonder why the other guy took so long to kill. So that face the healer. Finish this. This is the final boss, right? Alright. Schmack him. Schmack him! As I don't even look at the fight. What if it's anticlimactic view? Where is the flag? I don't know where the flag is. Is it up here, maybe? Karuak, easy. Are we building? Oh, we're not building flags right now. I don't know. Guess no rush. Any flag builder sleeping? Perhaps? We'll see. Shouldn't be too impactful though. Alrighty, we finished the Karuak. What about Bastions? Oh, you still have to click the Bastions? I keep forgetting that. Bastion. Like, defeat barbarians. That's a pretty good one. What about you? Gather stone. That's actually a really good one. Defeat barbarians. Yo, we're getting good quests. Gather wood? Oh, wow, these quests are... The gather wood quest especially was really good. Where's the last one? This? One, two, three, four, five. Am I missing one? Right here. Okay. Alright. Find something to chain on the way back home. Someone's walking there. We'll take these two. What about you? We'll take those two. Duke Hero Scrolls. Technically, he did fix the name. Nice. Alright, well. Let me go check something real quick. Oh, is Cortex guy still streaming? Oh, bet. I'll go raid Cortex. I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, it was great to see a lot of familiar faces. I'm gonna be streaming a lot more often, so be sure to subscribe, put on those post notifications. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow around like 15, 16, 17 UTC-ish. And that'll be usually around the time I stream. We're gonna be barb chaining and doing all the same stuff we were. I still have crystals, so maybe I'll still be doing crystal tech by then, who knows. But I appreciate you guys a ton. Appreciate the love. And yeah, we're gonna be streaming this KVK like crazy, so be sure to subscribe. A lot of content to come. We're back, baby, we're back. And give Cortex some love as well. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.